I deleted the actual video and we'll start over. And as I was saying, I was trying to give kudos to Hidden Vision because he got 100, I mean 100, 1,000 subscribers, I think. So I was like, that's pretty a big deal because I think he said he started in November broadcasting. And I was saying I started in January, a shorter time, and I don't even have nowhere near that. So, and I was saying something about, yeah, about how he does my part. So maybe that's another reason that's popular. And he probably done way more episodes than I've done. I have 55 episodes, so I have like close to 60. I think I have about 60 episodes, 60 something episodes, 66 maybe. Because I've done other ones where it doesn't, like I've edited some of the highlights and stuff like that and just shot it out there. And then I have other videos that I've put like on my Instagram and like made them over there. So I actually have more than 60 something, but I've made videos to try to promote, try to get people to watch it, but whatever. Nobody really watching them. Boom. I mean, I'm just doing this for fun for the most part because I like playing 2K, but yeah, shout out to him because it's a pretty big deal. The first time I tried to attempt to broadcast this earlier, Justice was raining threes back to back. Justice had 8 points. It's just he had dropped two threes and then a long two. But that's a race. Sorry for you, Justice. That's what happens when the Wi-Fi goes out. And technically, they should have autosave, but then that would kind of break up my broadcasting because that would mean I would have to like the autosave should be in, but should automatically save it in between the game. But then that would break up my episode in parts, which wouldn't be a bad. It would just make me have more videos and then the in my library of 2K, but 2K17. You ain't gonna shoot it. Yeah, join that drop in, bro. Magic. Dwayne Wade's retired now, so I definitely could use that celebration. Golly. Like, cause that's another thing about celebration. They kind of should have celebrations that actually that could be not necessarily generic. Like, cause some of the celebrations they have are just like too generic for me. So just like that's why I got LeBron's. I think I got LeBron's, D'Angelo's, Ice in the Veins. I got like two of LeBron's. I think I got Denver's, one of Denver's, just to pay homage because they don't keep him on the game or on your team, I should say. Oh, come on. Embiid. Why they ain't got Jimmy starting? See, that's another reason why y'all lose. Y'all don't know what y'all do as a lineup. That's why I said on 2K, 2K, you should have more control on your career of how. Yeah, obviously you can't control how your teammates play, but you should be able to control what your lineup is, who your teammates are to a certain extent, because that's what a part of free agency is. Or in the case of Chris Paul and Melo, you're able to, you know, go where you, even in trade, you're able to go where you want to go to a certain extent. Who saw that coming? I didn't see that coming. And B getting blocked. It don't matter. I got fouled and I'm at the line. I got your back and B. Boom. That's two. You know what? Jimmy actually might be injured. I forgot about that. Let me see something. Option. No, that's not what it was for. Yeah, he is kind of injured. But still, if he 82 overall, he's obviously still can play. You could boo all you want to. I got y'all 3 championships. Y'all be alright. Just like Sacramento, they be alright too. I gotta play them next, I think. So going to both former teams. Actually, it might not be in Sacramento. It might be at home. That might be a home game. But still, the Iron playing both of my former teams. That's interesting. Oh well, that's whack. Y'all know it's whack. They didn't sacrifice his body. Just that's opportunity for 2K to just be. I wasn't even going that fast either. That's the sad part about it. It's like all of a sudden, it's just I can. Me and my homeboy was just talking about that too, like how they just cheat on that type of stuff. You just happen to be in the way for me to be able. Ben, shoot it. Can you shoot it for me and make it? There you go. He is so. They make him so hesitant. Like obviously we haven't seen him play NBA ball, so I can't really go on that. But dog, he's he's got to take the shot sometimes. Go to the rim, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, he may not be a jump shooter or something like that. And then another thing it is, it's the game. At some point, the game should progress. This we've been in the league for 5 years. This is the fifth year. So his skills, he should be he should shoot a little bit more than he is. He's not a high volume shooter at all in this game. Like if I go and show you his stats, you're like of how they simulated his stats. He don't take shots just by his average alone. First thing he's looking to do, he's looking to pass it right now. Good pass though. But he could attack the basket. Because one thing he could do is make shots up, or he's athletic, so he can make shots. He can dunk. He can lay up. You know what I mean? But he'll stand there and look for the pass. It's like, no. The reason why I came over to say six is so we can have a crazy talented team, athletic wise. Plus, I was mad about 2K the contract thing. 2K got to change that. It's not about the VC, man. I know I've said this on other broadcasts, but it's not. It's not about the VC. It's about the contract looking right. What are you looking at in real life? You come up on your phone, oh, Bleacher Report, or whatever, ESPN and all that stuff. Because I get notifications for like 15 different sources on my phone, but they like, and you see the deal James Harden got, and all these other people. It's like, man, please. Okay, so in the video game, I expect the deal. At least I should have got 30 million. At least. You mean tell me I'm a four-time champion, back to back to back to back, and I don't get a, I don't get a 30 minute, at least 30 minutes. It should have been 35. You look at Curry's deal with the Supermax. It's like, come on, man. That's like, you know what? I gotta have changed sooner. It's not gonna change the money part of it, but I was just like, whatever. Time for me to move on. I guess you could argue this is only your second contract, so. But Jimmy made more than I did, and Jimmy was able to ride the coattail of mine and win championships off me. So what's your explanation of Jimmy getting that contract when Jimmy didn't average that many points? Because I'm the one that's had the heavy load. Oh, that's bull. That's all I'm saying. It's like, come on, get the contracts together, 2K. It's ridiculous. Okay, no crossover? Oh. Yeah, all you do is pass it like a normal person. Come on, pay attention. Dang. Soon as I cut to the basket, you should have dissed that. You let me get way past where I needed to be. Cut to the basket, shoot, boom, done. Got past Justice. Oh, come on, man. Koofus. Yeah. Let's go. Gallinari. Oh, come on. Wow, these niggas. I wasn't even trying to give the ball really back to anyways, but dang, they so quick to pass the ball right back to me. You could have moved the ball. Oh, come on, that's bull. That's how I know it's bull. They let me make the shot after that. No, Goodwill, that was payback after that dunk that they got. Young, you trash, bro. Trying to play me. I can't get by him. Okay, watch this. I got bigs that can shoot. LaMarcus Aldridge, Okafor, and Embiid. Then I got Gallinari. Then I got. So I got players. We loaded, maybe. Not to say we weren't loaded when I was at Chicago, but when I'm there, of course we're loaded. And whatever team I'm on, we're loaded. It's just this team is a whole lot more solid. I don't, but I can't. With with the Bulls, Bobby wouldn't shoot. At least with Ben can pass. There's nothing you can do about that, Iggy. Sorry. Somebody got something to say. Hobie, baby. Wow, Koofus. Give it up. Mr. Telephone Man. Oh, come on. Oh, I do like this though. 2K, keep this on there. When the player retires off your team, like Dwayne Wade retired, Dwayne Wade visits me just as about as much as Denver will visit you at the court on the court. That crap is dope. I thought it was cool when Kobe visited you, and I'm not even a Kobe fan at all. Like I respect Kobe, but I'm just saying like, oh come on, Gallinari with a trade. No, come on. Oh, I knew they was gonna do that crap. Terrence Jones, a pickup, off-season pickup for the Bulls. It was for us when I was there. Oh, come on, get off me. Is he ever gonna fall off? Another thing is, I'm glad I got my number back. When I'm for the Bulls, I gotta be 6 or 3, and I couldn't be 3 because of Dwayne Wade. This is how you know you done played the game all your life, because you got all these, you got multiple numbers that you play with. If I can't even get those numbers, then I go for the conventional 1 or 0 or something like that. Because even my other players, which I probably should broadcast, but I keep them on rookie just because all those are pretty much at the beginning. Actually, I was just trying to one of them. I was just trying to see if I could spark that high rise thing. Because people keeps, I don't understand why I've done 5 seasons of that. See, that's another thing. 2K needs to fix on there too. Why do I not have the high rise if I've had 5 seasons? Don't give me that sneaker deal crap. It's like, oh, you don't have it right here. Like, so first of all, I have a shoe deal. Like, I have my own custom shoe. So, so technically, I should be at level 4 compensation, but I'm not technically over there. But I'm just saying, like, as success goes, that's what should trigger it, not the shoe deal or whatever, or whatever random thing. Where I should have been met Jordan by this point. I have 4 championships. Give me the high rise. It's ridiculous. It's the things y'all do. It should be based on your success. Most of us gonna play. Most of us gonna play at a high level anyways. If you play the NBA part of it. Like I know a lot of people play my part. I don't. I probably will jump back on my part when 18 comes back on. just because my player will be different this time as far as my speed, and I might be able to actually keep up with people. This player is not fast, and this is my best player out of all my players because it's the one I play with the most. I only make multiple ones just to test other archives and stuff like that, play around with other things. And I have like two that are offline on purpose, just in case the Wi-Fi goes out. I don't feel like turning. Yeah, resetting the router or whatever. So I have like probably like three connected and two not connected, and that actually is trash. I used to play offline. My offline career on 17 is different from what it was in previous years as far as getting your points up. That point system is horrible offline. You think VC struck grinding for VC on here is shoot, all you gotta do is put your level up on that one. But that point system is whack for offline. Cause all of my connected ones are at least 80. Yeah, all I got an 86 and an 89. But none of my guys have speed though. My point four is probably faster than my point four, and my other point guard is probably faster than this guy. But I didn't focus. I don't focus on speed because obviously your shot matters. So that's the thing. I didn't realize 2K was gonna cap you on caps. Like that annoys the crap out of me. I'm sorry. Like I've probably literally talked about that every episode on my on this channel because it's just like it doesn't make any sense to me for you to put caps on the archive. Like I understand you unlock them with practice, but to unlock them to have to unlock the rest of them in my part for what? That's stupid to me. You hinder the player. And one thing I needed that I knew I was going to get later on was the speed. Like speed and it might have been I can't remember the other thing I could have bulk up on. Cuz I think my defense is mostly up. I know my playmaking is probably all the way up for this player. Definitely my mid range because shot creator, well, yeah, my mid range is no, just shooting off the dribble is the most important thing for the shot creator. So that one's all the way up. But I'm like, come on, man. That's one thing I hope they change on 18 for real. Like, you shouldn't have to play my part to. And don't get me wrong, a lot of people are gonna play my part regardless. But that should be the reason how you unlock your caps and stuff like that. I think it just should be either or actually, because if you're playing my part all the time, then they should unlock based on you playing my part. And if you're playing just my career or both, whatever the situation is, they should unlock by your practices if you're playing the game. Oh, I know it would be this easy. Their roster is not as good as ours, and that's because they won't. When I was in Chicago, they would not get the right players. It's like, dang, you trash, bruh. You trash. Like we really could have got Anthony Davis. Well, we might not have got them, but I'm just saying you could have pitched for Anthony Davis, and that's why I said you should be able to, when free agency come around, you should be able to pitch what players you want. It's got to be a little bit more interactive like that, because that crap would be pretty dope. Like I said, we could have had AD and Andre Drummond for the Bulls. And that would have been crazy. That shored up our front court. We already had a pretty good backcourt with Justice, and even though Justice don't score for me, and right now he not scoring right now either. Well, he's leading the team, but he ain't outdoing me. Let me put it that way. Cause I'd already dropped 40 to his 12. Wait a minute, he got how many assists he got? See, he didn't even out assist me. I got one more assist than him. Golly, what are you doing, my G? He was gonna keep the ball anyways, Ben. I could have passed it to you. You weren't gonna shoot it anyway. The way they got Ben playing on here, that he don't shoot. He be looking for the pass. So, oh, you know that was a block. Come on, I was waiting for him to shoot like that, bruh. Oh, come on. That's actually who I was trying to get into, Simmons. Yeah, I'm not a three-point shooter, guys. Don't give me the ball when the clock's running out. Stupid. That's another thing. Shot creator can't shoot threes. Oh my god, that makes no sense to me. It really doesn't. That's why everybody's calling for a, basically a sub archetype, which actually would make some sense too, because then I would, depending on how it shifted and what I could do, I might. Obviously, I'm gonna go for scoring because I want to shoot. I want to shoot. I want to shoot. You know. But if I had to pick a sub one or a second one or whatever, you trash Steve. Could have made that crap wide open shot. I don't understand that. But yeah, I might go defense just to shore that up. But then again, I might go playmaking because contrary to well, my first two seasons were pretty good as far as assisting, but when you start turning over the ball, you start trying to squeeze the orange a little bit more, and then people. There's plenty of games where, because I play all the 82 games. There's plenty of times where I've dished the ball and these niggas will not shoot. So there's a lot of assists left. A lot of assists that could have been made if they would make shots or if they would not pass the ball back to me. Alright, 2K. That's another thing. Passes like that get deflected most of the time. I'm like, come on, man. On the break to Okafor. I mean, or to your big. And okay. Why I gotta be mad aggressive on the steal? See, deflected. I was not even trying to pass it over there. Just trying to pass it back to Okafor. Why they got me? Oh, come on. Why are you on the wing? God, dog, man. Can't shoot threes? Nice. Noel. Had to do it to you, Bulls fans. Sorry. Ironically, I'm a Bulls fan too, though. So I guess it's kind of hurting me inside, but not really. Because it's not real. Cut to the basket. Oh. Oh, that's bull. That was no block. What, no block. Well, I don't even know why I'm trying to go for the steal. They gonna call foul. That's another thing I should have told the homie. The higher you go on your levels, the more you gotta back off trying to steal the ball because they just call fouls on you. Of course, I'm the big factor. I always do. That's real though. I really am. This player, I've never played that what type of way. Most of the time, I've been able to mix and match it, but now they've a shot creator archetype has made you into a 90s player, meaning that you only can shoot mid range, but I don't make mid range shots either. So I'm pretty much Jordan in '84, basically. What Jordan did was a lot of layups and dunks and stuff like that. Because he didn't really have a great jump shot in the beginning of his career. So that's how my player plays basically. I can get to the rack, I can get the layup, I can dunks. My mid range actually is supposed to be pretty good. My off the dribble shot is really good, but I don't make it because the shot meter to me is a piece of crap. Don't get me wrong. Some people, Ancient 000 says if you haven't got used to your shot, then that's just on you. But I don't, I don't know how that's on me when it gets closest to the green and they make me miss it. The game makes me miss it. Like it's like, come on, man. Like if I'm wide open and it's close to the green, probably should make it 2K. And you could say, "Oh, y'all relying on the shot leader now." And it's like y'all developed the shot meter. Wow, why was the pass so late? That's like too much of the delay on some of this stuff too. Oh, that's whack, man. Come on, pass the ball. I know you see me. Pay attention, nigga. Bro, we definitely gonna drop 60 tonight. I got 5 assists so far. So. Nice. They should be starting this early. I don't know why. Yeah, you better make that crap. But yeah, I don't know why they put him on the bench when the season started. That was dumb. Like he out rebounded me, and when I was on the team, and I'm saying he out rebounded me because I rebound pretty well on this game. Like this is the first time my player has rebounded that great. Like don't get me wrong, I've probably averaged over the course of years probably five because I play guard all the time. But to actually average 8 to 10 in that range, that was the only thing when I was badge grinding that wasn't inflated was my rebounds. Because when I was trying to grind for that difficult shot, which I still don't have, which sucks. Because difficult shots, for whatever reason, you gotta shoot like I don't know. Some one YouTuber said 600. I got 600. I said okay. If it's not gonna come up, it ain't even that big of a deal. I hope on 2K18 they really were smart enough to put a bar. I don't know how you don't that doesn't come up in your mental Rolodex because you had to do it for my park to show the rep. You didn't have a rep bar. Now you have a rep bar. So you mean to tell me your badges, it takes a certain amount, and then you didn't tell nobody. There's no there's no definitive. You can't go on 2K's website and find a definitive how many shots you're supposed to take. You go on Google and people have all these different things, or you go on YouTube and then people have all these different things, just based on how they play, or maybe what they've heard. When 2K could literally tell you, like that kind of crap used to matter. Like I've been playing video games since I was like 6. That's when I got my first television. It was like 5 or 6. Sega, Sonic, Coach K, stuff like that. College, I think I had college football, so whatever it was called. Power Rangers. And they used to have the books that would tell you stuff. Now you don't even get a book no more. I mean, they didn't tell you everything about the game. We got a lot of hearsay when we played games, especially when we played like Pokemon. You get stuck, you call your homie and be like, "Yo, oh, you just do this. All right, cool, thanks." But it was accurate information. See, this badge grind is not really accurate. They can't really tell you. They say about this, about that, or they tell you that that's what worked for them. It's like, shoot, I hope one of my homies just got his first badge. But he ain't been playing as long as I have. But I'm just saying, still, as long as I played, I should have the grand badge. The grand badge won't even pop up though. They say once you get one, the grand badge could pop up. Basically, based on what kind of shooting you're doing or movement you're doing, depending on your archetype. Mine would be about shooting because I'm a shot creator. But I'm like, I got tireless score first. And the last one I got was mid-range Deadeye. So both of those are score type ones. Most of them are score type ones anyway. Before mid-range Deadeye, I got ankle breaker. So that don't have anything to do with shooting, but that one I got by accident because I was trying to get difficult shots. But yeah, that junk sucks. Like y'all need to put a status bar for real. And on every single badge too. And all your badges should be upgradable to a point. I know I said this on a lot of my things, but I'm just saying it don't make any sense for me to have four Hall of Fames, one gold, and like 13 bronze. That's not, especially when your competition like LeBron. He got gold, he got silver, he got Hall of Fames. That's what makes an actual superstar. But they made that badge grinding like unbearable almost. And then it don't be fun because you playing a rookie. Like, scoring 100 points a game, man. Easy. They can average 20 steals a game. That's not even realistic. Like, don't get me wrong, me dropping 60 a night is not, but that's a personal goal of mine because Wilt Chamberlain averaged 50 points a game in more than one season. So if you're chasing Ghost, as LeBron was saying, that's one of the ones you should be chasing. You should be chasing the score. So you should score over 50 points. You should get to the point where you're averaging over 50 points to combat with Wilt. Obviously, you should beat his 100-point game. That should be easy to do when you're badge grinding because you can get 100 points on easy doing that crap. And you should be one to chase Westbrook and Oscar Robertson triple double wise. You should want to chase Jordan in the playoffs, drop more than 60 something points because he has 63. So drop more than 63, drop like 65 in a playoff game. You should want to knock down Bob Cousy. I did that one. That's free throws. How many times you go 33? If you go over 30, that's a lot though. So you could. That's another thing. Some of my games, yeah, I drop 60, but sometimes I go to the line like see 17 times. So that's at least 8 trips right there. Well, ironically, another trip. I don't think on 18 I'm gonna change my name though. I was been thinking about changing my name, but I was like, Chris Smoot don't change his name. His player is literally Chris Smoot. I just want something you could say both parts of it. Uh, oh come on. Yeah, give me that. No, no. Nice. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You didn't make that either? Koofus, the doofus. Sorry, when he played for Sacramento, he used to get on my nerves, man. He played with me in Sacramento and the Bulls, and then came back to the Bulls again. He just used to do dumb stuff, man. See, that's 2K though. The AI on here, man. That's another thing that be making this game kind of messed up. Is because the AI on your players surrounding you, they be doing dumb stuff, and then they don't allow you to make shots sometimes. Like you go on their droughts, and that happens in games in real life. So that newsflash, 2K, this is not actually real life though. The whole point of my career is to be a Hall of Famer. and chase, like I said, LeBron. Like LeBron said, chasing ghosts. And the ultimate goal should be wanting to be better than all those guys. You're chasing Kobe, which I've already three-peated. Actually, if I stay with the Bulls, I could have been going for Boston at that, but technically, I still am doing that to a certain extent. It's just be different teams, cause ooh, where, ooh, where, cause I'm nice, cause that's not really the shot I was trying to take. I was trying to get in deeper, but whatever. Drop bombs on them. That's one badge I knew I was gonna get. Cause just based on me playing, I dodge in real life. I dodge picks, and I'm not trying to say like I was like this great basketball player. I'm just saying like I've played pickup basketball all my life, and when you somebody come on a pick, you kind of dodge it. I do the same thing on the game, so that's one I knew I was gonna get. Some I'm like, why didn't it come up? I know why now. I know why Acrobat won't come up. Cause I put my hand on the trigger way too much. And when you do Acrobat, you're supposed to press, you're supposed to double tap square, but but it's not supposed to be on turbo. That's whack, 2K. They had me pump fake it instead of trying. I was trying to do the double tap thing, but whatever. Without turbo. I mean, technically, that's one I should have, just because at some point I had to do some acrobatic layup. It shouldn't just be on just because you're not because you double tap square without turbo. It should just be the way you shoot if you do up and under or stuff like that. And I've done a good bit of those to have that one, but whatever. It's just a bronze badge, anyways. They don't like this, do they? Mm, of course. Look at the box score again. You trying, man? 9 for 24, 2 for 11. Sorry for you, Justice. Should be playing Jimmy. I don't know how you not playing Jimmy. He can't be that hobbled that bad. At 82, he only went down 5 points. So it's obviously like a day-to-day injury. Or not that major. They always try to make that like mad convenient. When I put slump off of my player, then all of a sudden everybody has the mindset to oh, I ain't got enough time to get 3 assists. I just keep scoring anyways. I didn't realize the clock was that low. And these mugs just gonna pass the ball around anyway. If I can get this nigga off me. Okay, nice shot. About time, T. Wouldn't make it when I pass you the ball a couple of times. Trash. That's why I thought they was gonna trade away. You losing a point guard, go ahead and get T. But you got just as young as T, Jeff T. Whatever. I can't remember who they gave. Yeah, you don't step up like that. That's how I know you're gonna miss a shot. Because even in real life, when somebody passes you, zip you the ball like that, you shoot it right then and there. What are you talking about? You even made this run a little bit. They were loose by 20s in the beginning of the second quarter, or maybe in the middle of the second quarter, but still. Well, that's our first time. Chicago quiet too, boy. 62 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 block. Dang, boy. First time back in the United Center since I've been traded. You could pray and pray on my downfall, Chicago. But we still gonna win the championship. 119 to 97. They got ultra arrogant answer, then the conservative answer. Ultra conservative answer. That's why I really wish you could just say what you want to say. We probably have to play them 3 more times. I don't think I played 76ers early in the season when I was at Chicago. I might broadcast in the morning before I go to work. Another episode. Just to have another one on my channel. We'll see. Yep. 62 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, a block. I don't think I got any steals. I had to back off of that because they kept calling reach and fouls on me. See, all highlights are layups. 1 jump shot, that's 2. Don't.